Yo guys, what is going on? RealSykes here on another phenomenal day, guys, and how are you freaking doing? Boys and girls and boys, welcome to the video and the channel. How are you smexy people doing today? Anyway, welcome to Ask Me Tuesdays. This is a series that we do every single Tuesday, and you sexy smexy people ask me questions down below via the comments or over on good old Twitter, twat, and you guys ask me questions over there as also. I'll pick from, the best questions you guys ask me, and we answer them. So welcome to Ask Me Tuesdays. Let's dive into the video. Alrighty people, welcome back. So let's dive into the first question from Mauricio Ramos. He says, if I gave you a Twinkie, is that how you spell Twinkie? Is that how you spell it? Maybe I'm dumb. But he says, if I gave you a Twinkie, what would you do with it? Hashtag Sykes is Spider-Man. Well, what I would do is I would get a fork or a knife, anything I do. There's soft food, and I would cut it up into tiny pieces, put it in a plastic bowl, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Exactly, can't be a second more or a second less. It just won't work. Trust me, it's the recipe that I use. And then what I would do is I'd take it out, pour a little bit of milk in it, and I would pour it all over me and bathe in it, and I would be the Sykes Twinkie. Hashtag Sykes. I'm telling you guys. Sykes Twinkie, that's the new hashtag, you gotta use it. I would bathe in that Twinkie like crazy. The next question from Stash Fluffy, he says, what is your zombie apocalypse plan of survival? Hashtag Sykes is Spider-Man, hashtag quack for flippity freaking Sykes. Well, I put a lot of thought into this, and I've actually talked to a lot of my friends about this. Every time I'm ever on Xbox, and you guys want to add me, let me know about the zombie apocalypse, because I will talk for hours about it. It's something I put a lot of thought into, because you never know, it may happen. The zombie apocalypse may be happening right now. You may open your window, and there will be zombies everywhere. You may wake up, and, like, in the middle of the night, and you hear zombies outside. You never know, like, it could happen at any given time, and you have to be ready for it. my perfect plan, for survival is to get a house out in the royal country, learn a bit about farming, find some people that have, skills that I don't have. So, things like being a mechanic, I know nothing about that, farming a little bit, so we could get a farmer, a technician, and just find all these people that have certain characteristics, and that, make sure that they can mesh well with one another, and be out in the country, baby, and we can, freaking barricade all the surrounding areas. We can do it, son, I'm telling you. About 5 to 7 people out in a royal country in a decent little house. I'm telling you, boys and girls, it can happen. Just like on The Walking Dead, those freaking mofos survive forever out in that country house. Until they got raided by zombies, and where they had to leave. Sorry for the spoilers. But that's my perfect plan. The next question from the one and only Nick Barton. He says, hashtag RealSykes. Really RealSykes. Oh, you freaking tongue twister, you. He says, what is your favorite snack and game combination? I don't want to unveil it to you guys. If I tell you, please don't tell everybody else, because like I said, guys, this is the perfect combination. I put so much thought into this in mathematics and science. I've even flown it to Pluto and back in the freaking Mars. We have done so many, tests to ensure that this is the perfect combination. We've flown it around the moon. We even gave it to aliens, and they said that it's perfect. So what you do is you get hot Cheetos. It can't be just regular old crunchy Cheetos. It has to be hot Cheeto Puffs, which unfortunately we don't have them anymore, but they're hot Cheeto Puffs in Minecraft. And now, it doesn't matter what port of Minecraft you're playing, all Minecraft versions are awesome, right? Nintendo 64 Minecraft, that's the best. And then you get hot Cheeto Puffs, and it's the best. You can't beat it. I'm telling you guys, that's what I enjoy doing. Hot Cheeto Puffs in Minecraft equals happiness. Go do it. The next question from TNG, Blair and Michael, international leaders in the gaming community. He says, what part of YouTube do you enjoy the most, and why is it more enjoyable than the other aspect? I really enjoy the community. I love being a part of things that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do in the past. I've always tried to improve the community the best I can by helping people learn the terms of service or showing them how to edit videos, create thumbnails. I can't tell you guys how many times I've randomly met people that I've never even spoken to, and I've spent my entire night showing them the ropes of YouTube, what it's about, everything about YouTube I'm very passionate about, but this is the community in general. I love helping out people that are smaller than me and just hanging out with people that are bigger than me and, letting them show me the ropes of YouTube and showing me, what they did to grow their channel, and I can take that advice and share it with the entire world. I love sharing my knowledge of YouTube down to other people because when I got into YouTube, there was nobody there for me. I had nothing. I had no idea where to start. I barely even knew how to plug in my Elgato HD capture, so I had no idea what to start, what to get, what microphones to get anywhere whatsoever. So I'd like to take the knowledge that I have now and share it with everybody, whether they're big, small, whoever it may be, and just really show them the ropes of YouTube. The next question from Proud Warrior Nation. He says, what is your opinion on the new Battlefield Hardline gameplay? Will you play the beta when it comes out for Xbox? #Sykes is Speeder Spider-Man. Well, if it comes up for the Xbox 360, I wouldn't mind picking it up, but I don't know, I'd really enjoy it. There's a lot of other games that I really enjoyed over at E3. I'm not going to say because I don't want to annoy you guys, but E3 was absolutely awesome. It was exactly what I predicted with the absolutely amazing lineup of games. Considering that Next Gen just launched, you guys are going to get a sneak peek as to what we're going to be seeing over these next few years, and it's just the beginning. What you guys are seeing right now at E3 is nothing to what these games are going to look like in just a few years. I cannot wait. I wish I could freaking time travel forward and bring knowledge back because, like I said, guys, the future of games on Next Gen is going to be absolutely magnificent. I cannot wait to see the Next Gen games in a few years. But I didn't really like Battlefield Hardline. I like the cops and robbers aspect of it, like on Grand Theft Auto or something, but it just seems like it'd be a tight confined area, and it seems like it'd get really repetitive over and over. But if the game isn't repetitive and you're not doing the same thing over and over, for example, Payday, I'll definitely pick it up. But I just don't like games that are very repetitive. Like, Grand Theft Auto, that's an awesome game. Free roam. There's infinite amounts of things that you can do. It doesn't really get repetitive. And there's just so many aspects in the game. Whereas with like Battlefield Hardline, it looked like you're just on the same map over and over, doing the same things over and over, and it would get really, really annoying and boring after a while. So if they could come out with constant DLC and provide new ways and new efficient ways to provide the game and make it more fun and things like that, I'll pick it up, but I don't want a repetitive game. That's what it is. Well, guys, that is This Ask Me Tuesdays. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, tweet me over at OMGRealSykes with the hashtag AskSykes. My Twitter is down below in the description. You guys can go follow me down there or comment a question down below. Either one works. We'll choose the best comments for the next Ask Me Tuesdays. As always, this is your host, RealSykes, and I will talk to you sexy people later. Peace.